Good morning, all of you, my dear students. As you know that in our last class we studied about shortcut key of tense. Today we will study about the structure of tense. In this, first of all, we will study about indefinite tense. In indefinite tense, first of all, we will study about present indefinite tense. As you know that in tense there are four types of sentence: assertive, negative, interrogative, interrogative, negative sentence. So first of all, in present indefinite tense we will study about assertive sentence. What is the structure of assertive sentence in present indefinite tense? Now see, the structure of assertive sentence in present indefinite tense is SVO. S means subject, V means verb, and O means object. If we will just see in a broadly way, at that time we will see that subject plus verb means we will use here MV. MV means main verb. Then afterward we will use object. If we will see more broadly way, at that time we will find out that the structure of assertive sentence is subject plus verb. MV means verb first form plus object. This is the main structure of assertive sentence of present indefinite tense. What is the main structure? Subject plus verb first form plus object is the main structure of assertive sentence. Now we will see example of this assertive sentence. So see here, if you will just see example. First example is he plays cricket. In this sentence, as you know, he is a singular subject, so that's why we use s at the main, as we use s at the end of the main verb. Main verb is play, so that's why he plays cricket. This is the first example. If you will see second example, at the time they play cricket. In this there is a plural subject, so that's why we will not use s at the end of the main verb. The main verb is play, so that's why we will write here play in its original form. We will not add s or es at the end of that particular main verb, so that's why the sentence is they play cricket. So I think that you understand the structure of assertive sentence with an example. Second one is negative sentence. Now see, negative sentence, what is the structure of negative sentence? Subject plus verb plus not plus object. Afterward, subject, verb means HV, helping verb, plus not plus MV. MV means main verb plus object. If you will just open it, what should be given there? Subject plus HV means do oblique does, means we will use do or does. If the subject is singular, we will use does. If the subject is plural, at that time we will use do, plus not. Then after, what is the main verb? Main verb is verb first form plus object. So main structure of negative sentence is subject plus do oblique does plus not plus verb first form plus object. Now we will see the example of negative sentence of present indefinite tense. In this sentence there are two examples. First of all, see first example, he does not play cricket. In this sentence he is a singular subject, so that's why we are using here does as a helping verb. Then afterward we will use here not as a negative sign. Then afterward we are using here play, which is first form of the main verb. Then afterward object, cricket is object. So the sentence is he does not play cricket. If you will see second example, at that time they do not play cricket. In this sentence there is a plural subject, so that's why we are using here do as a helping verb. Then due to negative sentence we are using here not as a negative sign. Then afterward we are using here play as a first form of the main verb. Then afterward we will use cricket in a form of object. So in this way they do not play cricket. there are two examples of negative sentence. So I think that all of you understand the structure of negative sentence in an easily way. Afterward we will just talk about interrogative sentence. Now see what is the structure of interrogative sentence in present indefinite tense. The structure of interrogative sentence is HV. HV means helping verb plus subject plus MV. MV means main verb plus object plus question mark. This is the structure. If you will just open it at the time, what should be given there? HV means do, does plus subject plus MV means verb first form plus object plus question mark. The main structure of interrogative sentence is do oblique does plus subject plus verb first form plus object plus question mark. This is the main structure of interrogative sentence of present indefinite tense. If you will see an example of interrogative sentence, now see what should be given there. If you will see example, first example at that time, the first example is does he play cricket? Question mark. He is a singular subject, so that's why before that we will use here does as in a form of helping verb. And as you know that does is used for singular subject, so that's why we are using here does in a form of helping verb. Does is a helping verb, then he is subject, then play is the main verb, and it is in the first form of the main verb. It is the first form of the main verb. Then afterward cricket is an object. Then afterward question mark. So example is does he play cricket? Question mark. If you will see second example, do they play cricket? In this, do is used, do is a helping verb, and it is used for plural subject. So there is a plural subject. Afterward play is a main verb, and it is the first form of the main verb. Then afterward cricket is an object. Then afterward question mark. So sentence will become in this way: do they play cricket? Question mark. This is an example of interrogative sentence of present indefinite tense. I think that you want easily understand the structure of interrogative sentence with an example. Now afterward, the last structure in present indefinite tense is interrogative negative sentence. If you will see in interrogative negative sentence of present indefinite tense, so the structure of it is HV helping verb plus subject plus not plus MV main verb plus object plus question mark. Now if you will just open it, what should be given there? HV means do, does, then afterward we will use subject, then afterward we will use not, then afterward we will use MV. MV means verb first form, then afterward we will use object, then afterward we will use question mark. So the main structure of interrogative negative sentence is do oblique does plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus object plus question mark. Now see an example of interrogative negative sentence. What should be given there? First example is does he not play cricket? Question mark. Does is a helping verb, and it is used here for singular subject. He is a singular subject. Afterward we will use here negative sign not. Then afterward we will use here main verb in a first form, which is play. Then afterward we will use cricket in a form of object. Then afterward question mark. So the example is in this way: does he not play cricket? Question mark. If you will see second example, do they not play cricket? Question mark. Do is a helping verb, and it is used for plural subject. They is a plural subject. Afterward we are using here not as a negative mark. Then afterward we use here play in a form of first form of the verb. Then afterward we are using here cricket in a form of object and question mark. So the example is in this way: do they not play cricket? Question mark. So I think that all of you easily understand interrogative negative sentence, the structure of interrogative negative sentence with an example. So I think that all of you understand the structure of present indefinite tense in an easily way with an example. I think that nobody will get any problem. Next class we will study next structure of past indefinite tense. Till up to that, take care. Goodbye.